Greetings, hello to everyone out there in YouTube land. My name is Belle. This video is for September 2018 and it covers people who are air signs. The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm going to be using the Chrysalis Tarot, the Wisdom of the Oracle, and the Oracle of E. So 3 cards from the tarot deck and 1 card each from the oracle decks. It's been going well so far. This is the 4th video of 4 that I'm creating, so I'm pretty excited about these September readings. As always, think for yourself and only take the positive inspiration that resonates with you. Okay, I'm shuffling the cards. See what we get. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. The first card is the Visionary. This is interesting. I don't remember this card. The Visionary, Knight of Scrolls. Wow. Okay, this is about really getting in touch with your meditation practice and your path of mysticism. It's not for the faint-hearted, the path of mysticism, but you can be your own wise person, the Visionary. Stay true to your path of meditation, the insights you're gaining from your meditation path, and stay true to the mystical insights that you're gaining. You might not always get perfect feedback or confirmation from mainstream culture, because sometimes you'll be outside the box, but stay true to your vision, and really wonderful things can happen when you have a positive, empowering vision of your own life path. It's really cool. Okay, the second card is the Chariot, which is represented by Hearn the Hunter. I do not know very much about this this being or deity. I'll show you the card. It's from the Chariot. It's the way that they depict the Chariot in this deck. I wish I knew more about him. I'll have to look him up later. Okay. This is a very unique depiction of the Chariot, because I'm not getting the usual sense of it that I would. Normally I would say with the Chariot, it's about aligning with what you want so you can go in the direction that you want to go in. For instance, you might be pulled in different directions, but it's about taking charge of the parts that you can take charge of and lining up so you can go where you want to go. But this one seems a little bit different. Hearn the Hunter. This is giving me pause. That's interesting, because all the other cards has been more evident to me. Okay, let's go to the third card and then come back to the second card. The third card is 7 of Mirrors. She's weaving on an enormous loom, and one of the mirrors behind her is cracked. I know what this would mean. From my intuition and my insights, so you're weaving the loom of your life, right? You're taking everything that happens to you, all your different experiences, and you're weaving them together, and then you're trying to look for a mirror so that you can see your life and see yourself. But it's saying that you can't always trust the people that you want to be your mirror. They may not be giving you the feedback that you need. In an ideal world, everyone would be a mirror for us. And in reality, I think sometimes people can mirror things to us and sometimes they can't. So this card, 7 of Mirrors, is a great reminder to weave what you want to weave on the loom of your life, and be careful for cracked mirrors. You don't want to use just anyone, for instance, to talk with about personal development. not everyone is interested. Not everyone has your best interest in mind. Not in a horrible way, but just, I don't know, maybe they just aren't interested in the same things that you are. So be a little bit picky and choosy. I don't know if that's a word. Be a little choosy. Choose carefully who you share things with, but it's not going to hold you back too much because you are the weaver of your own life. So you're going to take all these different experiences you're having and you're going to weave a beautiful tapestry that is yourself and your life. But just be a little wary of the idea of mirroring. Just be picky about that. Now let's go back to the second card. Okay, so the main thing I'm getting with this card is just this sense of being fierce. It's like you're not gonna mess with this guy, right? Like, you're just not going to. Like, he has a sword he's about to draw. He looks like he's both wise and fierce. So I think it's about the human spirit and drawing on something deep within you that is both wise and fierce. So maybe that's an energy that you don't have right now that you're going to see more of in the month of September. It's very interesting. So don't think that you have to take a step back with your wisdom. It may be that you have to be a little bit fierce. And if you want to get your own reading from this card, you could simply pause the video and tune into this card yourself, because you may know more about this person. I need to look him up. Okay, so 3 cards, very eclectic, right? I mean, we have the mystical path and the meditation path. We have this card that's kind of like kind of throwing me a little bit because I'm not familiar with him. And then we have this card that's a little bit of a not a warning in a bad way, but a little bit about being a little careful. It's so interesting. Everyone has gotten totally different readings. There have been a few cards that came up, or at least one card that came up multiple times, but the readings from the tarot have been completely different for each sign, and just in like very specific ways. So that's really interesting to me. Okay, now we will turn to the oracle cards. And oracle card is Message in a Bottle. Okay. So I think this is about a dream message that you may have received or you may be receiving, within the month of September. Because I think dreams are a way that we can get messages, from parts of life that we don't normally have access to. So I think an insight or a message will be coming to you in a dream or possibly a meditation state, if that's more to your, more to your style. But it's going to be pretty profound. It's going to answer a question that's been ongoing for you, and it's going to be pretty profound, and you're going to be able to move forward knowing more. And it might not make that much sense to anyone else. It's going to be very personalized. A message in a bottle. Yeah, because the ocean is often a representation for the ocean of consciousness, because it's kind of this infinite sense, or almost infinite sense of it. So that's interesting. Message in a bottle. That's really cool. I'm glad that you'll be receiving your own message in the month of September. That's pretty cool. Okay. Now for the Oracle of E. Let's see what comes up. Okay. Oh, okay. The first card, number 1, and it says right side up. So I think the thing that comes to mind for me with this card is if you're feeling confused about something, find a way to orient yourself. So an obvious example of this would be like if you're doing a 4 directions meditation, and sometimes I check my phone and I realized I had no idea what the 4 compass directions were from my location. I don't usually orient that way. That's just an obvious example, but right side up means if you're feeling confused or bewildered about something, pick something that you know for certain and use that to orient you. And then once you're right side up, then you'll be able to move forward, and the things that were more confusing will fall into place once you orient yourself with the 1 or 2 things that you know for certain. That's really interesting. That's the first time I've received that insight. I think I'm going to use that idea myself because there's different things that have been throwing me off recently on the spiritual path. I'll make another video about that, but right side up. So it's about getting some clarity if you've been feeling confused. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have questions, feel free to leave a message. And if you want to do your own meditation or message on any of the cards, feel free to just pause the video and tune into the cards yourself. I really appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you next time.